I think one fairly debated topic in the modern generation of gaming is with exclusives, whether exclusives are dead or alive anymore. Now, if you don't know what's going on, Horizon Zero Dawn a couple of weeks ago has been announced that it will be coming to the PC via Steam. Now, depending on the type of person you are, you either don't care or you care very much for this. But either way, even though I'm getting tired of third-person cinematic games in the modern days, I think many people will agree that this is a good move on the part of Guerrilla Games to make their game be available for more and more people. And also, Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game, even though, again, I don't prefer this type of game. Now, it's usually a tradition how exclusives would make this game different or this console different from that console. You'd have a reason to buy that console over the other console. Like, hey, say I have Halo, you guys don't have Halo, or I have Infamous Second Son, you guys don't have Infamous Second Son, so on and so forth. But however, in the recent years, it's starting to become a topic of debate whether exclusives should matter that much to anyone. Now, I can understand why this could upset some people. You know, people could be like, I bought the PlayStation 4 for its exclusives, now that it's coming out to the PC, I want to have a more superior experience, so I could have the best graphics, I could also have the best performance, I could also have the best optimization, so on and so forth. Because the PC is objectively the better choice over the consoles anyway, albeit it is a little complex to manage, but it is still a superior platform, such as modding, no pay-to-play online, so on and so forth. But remember, a console will always be much more simple to use compared to that of a PC. So at the end of the day, despite all the benefits for the PC, the console will always have their market. Now let me specify what I'm talking about here. You have to understand, money is limited for people. Not everybody can buy more than one consoles that are out there in the market, or buy a high-end gaming PC and a video game console. Understanding this, we can also understand that gaming can be an expensive leisure activity, and putting out these games in different platforms means that the game will get more recognition and more consumers. Because the more and more people that get to experience the game, the more and more sales the game will have. Because again, if a game is great, shouldn't a lot of people be able to have access to it? And shouldn't you want more and more people to be able to play it? Instead of forcing them to buy a new platform that they probably can't afford. This is a win for the developers that have worked hard on the game, and this is also a win for the consumers as well. And as for the fanboys that are complaining about this, ask yourself this: would you still have had fun with the game if it was available for all other platforms as well? Because honestly, if you like the game just because it was an exclusive, then that just shows you never really supported the game at all. I used to be on the same mindset. When I heard that Halo MCC was coming to the PC on Steam, I was like, it's done. You know, the Xbox market can never be saved again. And also the Xbox brand is pretty much dead. It pretty much shows that Microsoft has pretty much given up on the Xbox brand. So at the end, I decided to go watch some PC gaming YouTubers and see their perspective on it. And then I realized that, hey, maybe I was wrong. Now, I'm not going to call names, but many of them suggested the idea that exclusives were becoming anti-consumer. Because, as I've said before, not many people can afford to buy more than one console, and not many people can afford to get a high-end gaming PC and get a console at the same time. Now, many will argue that this will drive down the sales for the consoles that the game was exclusive to. I mean, just look at the PlayStation 4. The reason it's selling so well is because of the amount of exclusives that the game has. In Xbox's case, many will say that the reason that it's not selling so well is because many of their games are coming to the PC. However, it's not as black and white as many people may think. Now sure, the exclusive games of the PS4 may have some of an effect on how good the PS4 is selling. But however, you have to realize that when PlayStation 4 came into the market, they decided that they weren't going to do the DRM marketing thing that the Xbox One did. And as for Microsoft, with their horrid 2013 E3 press conference, decided that they were going to do those anti-consumer DRM practices. And not only that, Microsoft still hasn't removed the policy of pay-to-play online in terms of free-to-play games. Whereas for PS4, they have removed that policy. Now granted, the PlayStation 4 does still have the system where you have to pay to play online, in terms of other games anyway. However, compared to what Microsoft is offering, I say Sony has a better deal. Finally, let's not forget that the games that are being sold the most within the PlayStation 4 tend to be third-party games. And if you look up the top 10 games sold on the PS4, it turns out only 2 of the games tend to be exclusives. So most of them are basically third-party games. However, if consoles get rid of their paywall system that blocks access for people to play online, they will start doing a lot better. Because the whole point of a console is to save you money. But it seems like PC in the long run will save you more money than that of a console. Because I guarantee you, if Microsoft tomorrow came out and said they're not going to charge you anymore to play online, then yes, you will definitely see a spike in sales for the Xbox One. And at the end of the day, it won't even matter what type of exclusives the Xbox One has or not. Because at the end of the day, people will realize that the Xbox One is a lot cheaper and it also has a lot of pro-consumer functions within it. So the main point of this video is, I think it's good that exclusives are becoming somewhat of a thing of the past. Now don't freak out. Again, there will always be a market for consoles. However, if a game comes out to different platforms, understand that this would actually be good for the game because, again, it's getting more sales and also there will be a higher amount of community around it. So pretty much in all situations, it's a win-win for the developers and the consumers. But let me know what you think. I want to hear it from you. Do you think that this is a good thing? Do you think that this is a bad thing? Let me know why. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you later. This is Shadow Puppet dropping the mic. Oh, and one more thing. I have a Twitter account. Check it out so you can see the latest updates of the upcoming videos that I'm making or working on.